Hey, what's up everybody? It's George here and we're back with another video. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, today's video is going to be an unboxing and installation of the DJI Phantom 3 Professional HDMI adapter. Now, this adapter will allow me to fly the Phantom in first-person mode using the glasses, which is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I purchased it off of Amazon for about $95 and it got here in 2 days. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get over to the bench and open up the box and see what's inside. Okay, here it is. Before I start, I gotta say this is one of the smallest unboxings I have ever done. Now, this comes in a very plain looking box. It's a black box. It says parts and components on the front, and on the back, Phantom 3. Let's go ahead and open up the box and see what's inside. Okay, everything comes in a nice little Ziploc bag here. And inside of the bag is a smaller bag with some screws. And it looks like the board is installed. I think it just pops out. Yeah. And here's the cover. And really, that's all there is to it. Not too much in the box, but it really doesn't take a lot to get the controller to be HDMI ready, obviously. So, now that we've got it unboxed, let's go ahead and get set up to install this in the DJI Phantom 3 controller. Okay, we've got the unboxing done and we're ready to start the install. But first, let's take a look at my setup real quick. On the left here, I have my parts, and that consists of the cover for the HDMI adapter, the HDMI adapter board, 4 new screws for the cover, and 3 new screws for the adapter board. I also have my DJI Phantom radio ready to go and ready to receive the new board. And finally, I have the tools that I'm going to need for this, and that's going to be a 2mm driver, a small Phillips screwdriver, and a small jeweler's screwdriver. And I use the jeweler's screwdriver to open up the clamps and remove the case. So, that being said, let's go ahead and put the camera on the tripod and get the install done. Okay, we're all ready to start the install. And the first thing I want to mention is that this comes with no instructions. However, they do have instructions online, and I went and I read the instructions. It's pretty straightforward, so let's just go ahead and dive in. The very first thing is to remove this case cover right here. There's 4 screws holding it in. I'm going to go ahead and remove these 4 screws. Here's 1. Two. 3. 4. With the 4 screws out, we're ready to remove the cover and expose the board. The cover comes off pretty easily. There you have it. Here's the old cover, and here's the board. To take out the board, there's 3 Phillips screws, which we're going to remove next. Here's 1. There's two. And there's three. Now the only thing left connecting the board to the controller is these 3 ribbon cables. Now I've used my small screwdriver to push the little clips that hold the cables in back, and I'm ready to remove the cables. There's 3 cables. First I'll remove the one from this side. Then I'll remove the one from this side. I know it's a little hard for you guys to see, but finally I'll remove the main cable. So here's the old board. It's going out, and we'll get the new board, which is going to go in. Here's our new board. So the first thing I'm going to do is get our cables plugged in here. It's a little delicate to do. Got to get it in there just right. And now that it's in, I'm going to flip the first connector down. And that's holding that one in. I'll do the next cable. And like I said, I know this is a little difficult for you guys to see, but you get the idea. I'm going to flip the little holder down. And finally, I'm going to put the last cable in. And flip the holder down. Now that I have all the cables reconnected, the next thing to do is put the screws back in, and I'm going to use the new screws. So I'll take my Phillips screwdriver, first screw, second screw, and finally the last screw. Okay, now that the circuit board is down nice and tight, I can go ahead and put on my new cover, and this will just snap into place. Get it right over the holes. And it just snaps in. We want to make sure that everything is nice and lined up there. And now we take our new 2mm screws and secure the case. There's one. There's two. There's three. And finally, our last screw. So there you have it. We're all done. We've installed the new board and we're ready to test it out. That being said, let's head back over and wrap this video up. Alright, there you have it. The DJI Phantom 3 Professional HDMI adapter board unboxed and installed. Now the next step is to purchase a set of goggles. I'd like to take a moment and thank everybody for all your great suggestions. It seems that everyone has their own opinion and their own take. I've done a lot of research on the internet and I have decided to go with the Fat Shark HD V2s. The reason I wanted to go with that is, number one, it gave the biggest picture, and with my old eyes I need all the help I can get. But it also has a 50-degree field of view and it looks like it's going to be more in your face. So I've placed the order for that. It should be here in a couple days. When it gets here, I'll do an unboxing on that and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy flying, friends.